is called To Octavia, and I think for this video I'm gonna read the shorter poems. There's some that are more like short stories, like The Telltale Heart, which is probably his most famous poem or story, but I'm just gonna read the shorter stories or poems in this particular video. And like I said, I can always make a second video reading the longer poems. It's kind of dark in here, so I'm hoping I'm not gonna struggle while reading any of these. I should probably turn a light on, but the lighting in this room is just not great, so I like it to be more, ambiance with the candle. But anyway, this is To Octavia. When wit and wine and friends have met, and laughter crowns the festive hour, in vain I struggle to forget. Still does my heart confess thy power, and fondly turn to thee. But Octavia, do not strive to rob my heart of all that soothes its pain, the mournful hope that every throb will make it break for thee. That's To Octavia. I'm just gonna flip the page and see what else we have here. I have a portion underlined actually of this poem, or I guess this is a longer one. What is this one? This is Tamerlane. I'm gonna read the underlined part because for some reason this resonated with me when I was reading it, I guess. So this is what I underlined. I underlined two sections from this. We grew in age and love together, roaming the forest and the wild. I think I got this when I was in my late teens, so I was kind of still in my angsty teen years. My cat is on the bed too, if you just heard a noise. This is the other part that I underlined. This is another short part. A mingled feeling with my own, the flush of her bright cheek to me seemed to become a queenly throne, too well that I should let it be, late in the wilderness alone. The way he writes is just honestly unmatched. There's nobody with this voice, this particular voice that he had. It's so incredible, and I feel like a lot of people, Edgar Allan Poe is just iconic for a reason. There's a reason that everybody seems to love his poems. So I'm just flipping through again here. I underlined another part here. This is from Spirits of the Dead, and this is what I underlined. I'm going to read the underlined part. It's kind of sectioned off into, it's like numbered. Be silent in that solitude, which is not loneliness, for then the spirits of the dead who stood in life before thee are again in death around thee, and their will shall overshadow thee. Be still. Beautiful. It really is beautiful though. I underlined a lot in this. I haven't really looked at this book in a while. Okay, this is a dream. I'm gonna read the whole poem. I underlined the first part of it though. In visions of the dark night, I have dreamed of joy departed, but a waking dream of life and light hath left me broken-hearted. Ah, what is not a dream by day to him whose eyes are cast on things around him with a ray turned back upon the past. That holy dream, while all the world were childing, hath source I have not taken. My sorrow I could not awaken. My heart to joy at the same tone. And all I loved alone. I think this one is kind of famous. That sounds very familiar to me, but oh my god, that has to be one of my favorites. I have that highlighted, so I think I have it highlighted for a reason. I love that one. This is called From an Album. Elizabeth, it is in vain you say, love not, thou sayest in it, so sweet away, in vain those words, from thee or L-E-L. Xantipp's talents had, and force so well, all if that language from the heart arise, breathe it less gently forth, and veil thine eyes. Recollect when Luna tried to cure his love, what cured of all beside, his folly, pride, and passion, for he died. I feel like I'm butchering a lot of these, and I apologize. That one was, this old English is hard, you know, it really is. I'm no expert, okay, don't come for me, I'm trying my best. I'm gonna read one more. I'm trying to find a good one. Or just, you know, one that I can read and get through. Okay. I think I'm gonna read this one. It's called Hymn. Like H-Y-M-N. Hymn. At morn, at noon, at twilight dim, Maria, thou hast heard my hymn. In joy and woe, in good and ill, Mother of God, be with me still. When the hours flew brightly by, and not a cloud obscured the sky, my soul, lest it should taunt be, thy grace did guide to thine and thee. Now, when storms of fate crust darkly my present and my past, let my future radiant shine with the sweet hopes of thee and thine. Hymn. Once again, you guys, I am probably absolutely butchering these. Some of them. Okay, this other little portion I have underlined, I'll read that, and then I'm gonna be done. This one is called To One in Paradise, and I just have the ending section underlined. It's getting hard for me to read because it's also getting dark, so. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy grey eyes glances, and where thy footstep gleams, in what eternal dances, by what eternal streams. There we go. And that is what I'm going to end on, like I said. I can do another one of these videos in the future. I should probably have better lighting so I can actually read what's on the page. And like I said, some of this old English is hard for me to read, but I tried my best. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different from what I usually do.